Welcome back to Trading with CJ. We are back at it today. We have an HCMC update. We've been covering HCMC since early January and we had their financial results out very recently. We're going to go through what they look like and we're going to go through some of the news, what we're waiting for as well in the coming weeks ahead. If you appreciate all these updates, please go ahead and smash a like and subscribe to my channel as well. So up first, let's have a look at the share price for Healthy Choices Management. At the time of recording this, we stand at 0.0018. It might look slightly different by the time you see this, but 0.0018. Now, that's pretty much around where we've been for quite a while now, okay? We go on the 5-day chart, we actually did run up to about 21, 22. You can see from the highs at the start of the week, we're actually down around about 15% at this moment in time. On the 1 month graph, we actually went up to around about 26. When I say 26, I mean 0.0026. That's been the highest. Obviously, back about February time, we was actually at about 50, okay? Crazy highs compared to where we are now. However, it has dropped off and it's kind of been flatlining ever since with a market cap of around about 530 million. Now, of course, there's a few different things going on in this one. We're waiting for the lawsuit news. That's the main catalyst. And then we had the rights offering, which we were also waiting for. They recently put out a timeline, which I covered in my last video. If you want to learn all about the rights offering, check that out. Link is in the description. But the recent news here is the financial, the Q1, the first quarter of 2021 results. So let's go through how they look, okay? They announced these just a day or so ago. First quarter 2021, here's some of the results and highlights. The net sales, approximately 3.5 million, which is down 14% from the same period. A significant portion of the decline was related to the March COVID sales surge in the grocery segment, which is understandable, okay? We imagine this to be down from this time last year because obviously this time last year there wasn't a pandemic, okay? Now there has been in that period of time. So it is down and it's still in the process of recovering. However, it's not the best news. We'd like to see this closer to break even or even up. We would like to see that, of course. Operating expenses was 2 million for the 3 months, which is a decrease of 15%. That's good, okay? We want the operating expenses to be dropping. Net loss from operations, 696,000, which is a 1% decline. So that's not too bad, I don't believe. They are still making a loss. We obviously want this one to come to profitability. They are starting to pump out the advertising on Twitter, Instagram, all over social media. They are pumping out these products. Most of us have heard of these different products by now, okay? So, we'd like them to start getting towards profitability. That would be amazing as a shareholder. And the adjusted EBITDA loss was 394,000, which is actually an improvement of 9% compared to the same period. So I'm not going to make any false claims here that say these are blowing me away, these results. They're kind of pretty much what we expected. I didn't really expect much, didn't expect it to be fantastic. Also didn't expect it to be too bad, okay? Jeffrey Holman, the CEO, he said, "We are pleased with our first quarter results, which reflect the normalizing of sales and the increasingly improving momentum of our operating cost reductions." So it does seem to be going back in the right direction. We seem to be coming out the other side of this pandemic, which is what we want as a shareholder. They say, "We continue with our commitment to better the fundamentals of our operations. The progress made is largely attributable to simplifying our structure and sharpening our focus. We believe that our businesses are well poised to continue delivering operational improvement." And like I say, they are ramping up the marketing for these products. If we actually jump into their Twitter, there's constantly tweets coming out, but I want to show you their latest tweet here. "Hello HCMC followers. HCMC filed its amended S1 registration statement and its 5-part series of short videos from Jeffrey Holman about the rights offering." So many people have been asking about what's going on with this rights offering. I gave you the dates in the previous video. However, if you do want to see directly from HCMC the breakdown of how to take advantage of this, most of this will go through your brokerage, okay? It's time to start buying the shares if you want to take part in the rights offering. I think it was up to May the 18th from recollection here. But yeah, they actually have 5 videos here which break this down. Quite simple here from HCMC. You can check that out. All of that is on their website. So why are we currently seeing a slight decline in this stock compared to a lot of other ones out there? This one hasn't really surprised us. We're pretty much back to where we've been for the last few months, around that level anyway. It was actually at 10 and 11 for quite a period of time. So now we're at 17 and 18. You can see Healthy Choices Management shares fall further after earnings. People maybe expected profitability or better earnings than what it was. And yeah, they weren't blowing anyone away by a long shot. But personally, I would say this was pretty much in line with what I'd expected from HCMC anyway. So the drop in the share price, which hasn't been that drastic, but I think it's expectable, okay? Down, like I say, about 15% in the week. We are still waiting for the lawsuit news. We're waiting for the judge to rule on the motion. And you can see here on Pacer Monitor, still no updates. April the 19th was the last update. As soon as we get something on there, we expect that to be from the judge, Timothy Batten, hopefully saying, we're going to rule out this motion to dismiss and continue on with the case. If he rules it out and says, we're going to continue on, then we should maybe see a nice, maybe a little green day or so for the people who are a bit more bearish on it. And if he says where I agree, we will dismiss this case. We're going to see this stock plummet. That is the risks with HCMC, but we already know that if you are investing into this company. As always, I'm going to keep giving you guys the updates on HCMC. There's been lots and lots going on with this one. It's still one of the most talked about stocks on Trading 212. It's number 1 up there on the list. And you know, Reddit has a massive Reddit community. Its numbers are still there on Twitter, Instagram. It's got more and more social medias coming out, and it is doing more and more publicity as well. Also, they put up an amended security registration statement just yesterday. And on this statement, it actually goes through basically a Q&A. It's got lots of Q&A if you want to read through all that. Questions about the rights offering. I'm going to show some on the screen here. Different questions, okay? So for anything that I may have not have answered in previous videos, I've answered a lot. But if you want to see it directly from HCMC, it answers all of these questions there. You can check that out. That is linked on their website as well. So yeah, we are still waiting for HCMC. Nothing has really changed for this one. The lawsuit still stands. The rights offering is still going ahead. Okay, the financials wasn't really worse than I expected, not blowing us away either. We hope that in the next quarter or even by Q3, those numbers are starting to look more profitability. If they're still making a big loss by Q3, then maybe it's time to start thinking they need to do something good here, okay, to get some actual money. It's all well and good holding on to this one for a payout from a lawsuit, but we want this one to actually have some decent fundamentals behind it as well. So just bear that in mind. As always, I'm not a financial advisor. If you are planning on investing, you should always do your own research first. We cover a lot of different exciting stocks on this channel, penny stocks, and as of late, some exciting crypto as well. If you appreciate all these videos, please go ahead and smash the like and subscribe to my channel. We have a Discord, which is completely free, and a Patreon where I post exclusive videos, live streams, and a lot more as well. Check all of that out, linked in the description. Thanks for watching, and until next time.